Hi guys, welcome to the live session and indeed the day 2 of Killing It on LinkedIn. And this is the day which is dedicated to going to so many new people, more connections, more outreach, and indeed going all out and building that relationship, that bond. So, guys, how was the video ride? Have you been able to pick up the all ease of building connections on LinkedIn and going all out to know the people you have never heard of, to build a rap over the people you would like to do, and beyond that, to find out the treasure box of network? Remember the time when I asked you that network is the go to, or is it more clients, more money, or let's just say more voice? And so many of you said it is the network. And guess what? This was the day where you get all your answers in respect to the network, in respect to the tribe which deserves your product and service. But since they don't know, how exactly would they even avail it? How exactly would they even win it? So, yes, guys, today I'm excited to uncover and answer some of the top questions of all of yours, to be able to go all out and take in. So let's look at the comment section. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Let's wait for some of you as well to join in. How was your day 2? Let's hear it in the chat section, guys. How was your day 2? How was your day 2? Let's hear it in the chat section. Unfortunately, did not get to do the challenge for the day 2 yet. However, did some more work on my profile. So, Natasha, I appreciate you coming forward and really sharing that you couldn't, so humbly and so amazingly. But I'm also happy that you updated your profile even further and took it to the next level. And that's awesome. You still have the night, just go all out. It's all about connecting with 5 people alone and changing your mindset, strategy, goal of LinkedIn and winning the traffic you so damn deserve. Of course, I will very shortly hit up the Slido link, and that Slido link is where I would get access to all of your amazing questions, guys. Amazing questions. B- So over here we have Ratika, did not connect with messaging, mistaken. I did a posting. Oh, you actually did the day 3 challenge in day 2, Suzanne. Why? No worries. Then go all out and connect. I think you can still do it, and for that you still have time. Ratika, me too, but I have completed the video. Not bad. If you've completed the video, that was, of course, the first step, guys. And the most important thing here is to be able to go all out and complete the video. And for the challenge, of course, the day was allocated to it. But by any chance, if you guys weren't able to do it, guys, you still have the time. We're still doing it. And we're still making it through the 4 days journey to conquer the world of LinkedIn and identify the key strengths, the key possibilities that this platform has for you. So all of those things, go all out and still don't hesitate, feel any hesitation to be able to make that connection journey, because this connection journey is so integral. Let me tell you, all of you guys, that it is the number one way of winning your LinkedIn game. Okay, so with this, let's quickly jump onto the Q&A section. I have to do my profile and share some videos, but much people engage. Okay, what is that? Let me understand. Krishnamurti says, I have to do my profile and share some videos, but much people engaged. So that means people are engaging with your profile. Is that so? You have been awesome. Message 5 people based on the challenge and 2 already connected. Wow, guys. So whoever has already done the challenge, I'm very, very keen to identify what has the success conversion rate been for you. So for you, Natani, I can see a 40% conversion rate already, which is awesome. I try to do the second day's task, but I have reached weekly invitation limit. Oh my god, Nisha, if you have reached the weekly invitation limit, then please do not connect with any further people. You don't want to do that at all, because the whole idea of LinkedIn is it's limited by the number of people you can connect with. If you guys, so for everybody, guys, if you go beyond a certain number, you can actually get your LinkedIn account blocked. It has happened in the past, and you do not want that to happen at all ever. So don't go and ever take LinkedIn hints that okay, you have reached your limit lightly. It can end up blocking your account. 100, guys, 100. Weekly invitation limit 100. So just go all out and don't go beyond that. Lucky it's now okay. Very rush to complete day 2. Now what I like to be. I'm glad you could be here, and that is the weekly limit. Have not done day 2, but only managed to change my cover and headline. So guys, go ahead and do it. There are so many of you who did the day 2 challenge, but still there is a certain group of people who haven't done the day 2 challenge. Does that mean that you failed? No, guys, you didn't. You're still part of the same journey. Maybe not number 1 on the leaderboard, but things can turn around for you right here, right now. It's about taking out that 20 minutes, connecting with those 5 people on LinkedIn and getting started, breaking that barriers and going all out and building up that rapport, that relationship, and that bond which can take you to the next client, collaborator, partner, and as well as maybe a team member. You never know where the conversation goes. So go all out. 5 out of 6 accepted my connection request, and the one who didn't accept is chatting with me. He was my lecturer, used to work with me a long time ago. Wow, Ming, awesome. See, guys, this is what happened. Just 24 hours before, you didn't know these 5 people. But sitting at your home in front of your laptop, not going out, driving, parking, meeting, getting dressed up, you met 5 new people, and that's your first step of building that relationship and conversation, and it just goes to the next level every single time. So go, that's amazing. Hey, lovely, interesting challenge. Did about 9 connections and 2 responded. Awesome. Just in 24 hours, if people are already getting connection request accepted, it's phenomenal. Usually have a window of 7 days to be able to see how the connection is responding to you. But it's a great start, guys. Some accepted, but some did not reply. That's cool. That's okay. Take it to the next level. See how you can drop that conversation icebreakers and drive, even if they didn't, you, and go all out and take it to a point where you can take them outside of LinkedIn, chit chat over WhatsApp, Zoom, and build that relationship, guys. You want to build that relationship. That's the primary and the most important goal right here, right now. Let's go to the Slido. I can see the questions. So many of you, and literally one question has about 21 vote. This is amazing. So, guys, the little chief has asked a question, which is your screen is different as LinkedIn always update itself. Are you using an older and outdated version of the video to teach us? So, guys, LinkedIn keeps on updating its look and feel every single time. But the whole idea is exactly the same. The whole feature is exactly the same. It is about you going out and picking up the basic idea of how exactly can you build that relationship and that connect. Is the feature different? No. What is different is earlier they used to have a different way of listing the entire way of putting out, and today they have a different way. While I recorded that video, my LinkedIn was not yet updated, but today it is. So does that mean that it is an outdated version of the learning? No, guys, it's not. It's as much as valid. It was indeed kept in mind that it can add genuine difference to your growth, right, and your journey. What exactly looks different is a panel. That's all. Nothing more than that. But what you need to pick is not what it looks like, but how you can go and connect. Is the 4E strategy not applicable today? No, guys, it is equally and even more applicable today, because the whole idea of LinkedIn is to be able to help you to go out and connect with people. And when you go out and you connect with people, you build that relationship, you build that bond, and you use the exact same strategy to do that. LinkedIn updates every single day, guys. Yesterday, there was no service pages. Today, there is. Just about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, there was no LinkedIn cover story. There is today. Just about 40 days ago, there was nothing like a creator mode, but today there is. Does that mean that whatever this is not valid? The day it is not valid, guys, I'm not going to share it with you. It's 100% applicable, and you can go out and use each and every skill, because I'm applying it for my own journey and for thousands of students already. So go all out, guys. Use the E strategy and implement it and make it happen for each one of you. So, for everybody who had that question, it's the exact same strategy which is applicable. It's not about how the platform looks, it's about how you plan your connection strategy. So, little chief, that was the answer to your question. The next question is, my friend got 6 months free advisory from you. Is it still available? So, guys, I'm not sure who your friend is. I am not offering any sort of free advisory to anybody. For my clients, they are at this point of time paying $1,000 more for even an hour of a consultancy. And that's how it is. Indeed, we have got bigger classes, bigger coaching sessions, programs to be able to empower people for a long run, even longer than just 4 days. And that's 100% there. But free? Not really. It's absolutely not free. And I'm not sure why do you feel that way, Najib. It is a complete paid thing. And that's why I see about 12 people have asked that question. And of course, anything free is very exciting. But no, guys, I'm sorry. Nothing is free. If I go out and make everything free, and this entire program, which is already at a very, 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 I mean, already at a 90% discount, how will I run my company? Because I've got a team, I've got bills to pay, I've got bread and butter to earn, to make sure that first, as the air hostess says, take care of yourself before you do of anybody else. So unless I am alive, fit, fine to be able to go all out, my team is well versed and is getting the right flow and growth, I don't think, guys, I will have the energy to even come in front of you and share all of these things. So, of course, if I go for hundreds of people and give them 6 months of free coaching, I don't think after that I would be able to survive. So, there is nothing like that at this point of time. Meng Lee has a question where she says, what is the result difference between follow and connect for growing business? When following a person, how will it benefit the business? What is the result difference between the follow and connect for the growing business? So, Menling, this follow and connect is applicable for personal profiles. So, I am just taking your question and making an assumption here, which is growing business means you as a face to the business are reflecting to that question through your own personal profile, because the entire strategy of follow and connect, which I have shared right up on the video, that strategy is about your own personal profile. So, guys, I'm just reading. Margaret says, I can't access to the day 2 video. Margaret, please write to Nupur and she'll be helping you through, because almost everybody could do it. I'm sure there is a technical or a simple glitch which she can help you come out of it. Please write to Nupur and come out of it. Najib says, nothing is for free, a smile. And some even charge for a smile. Haha. I think that's so true. Some even charge for a smile, guys. And definitely, in this whole world we are in, nothing is for free. And I would also recommend you guys that unless you have a reason, there's no point giving it for free. Why to undervalue your wisdom, your years of effort in learning, years of education that you have done, and all the hard work that you have put in, is it all for no value back to your family? No value to be able to help them to have a better and a more beautiful living than they have today? I guess not. For most of us. And that's what I believe. We are only able to help others if we are able to help ourselves. Charity begins at home, and I completely am a believer of that. But going back to the question, difference between follow and connect is LinkedIn has up to 30,000 as a capping to connect with people. That means you can't connect with more than 30,000 people on LinkedIn, which is already very huge. On Facebook, the cap is about 5,000. So, indeed, when you are on a branding journey, the idea is this 30,000 as a number. If you know different segments which I chose, if your objective is personal branding or your objective is lead generation, you have to first make a choice between that and then tactfully take a call for the first 5,000 people, whether you choose a follow button or you choose a connect button. What happens when you choose a follow button is you increase the number of followers for yourself, which means that if today you have 100 followers and you activate a follow button, your 100 followers will go to 150 and they will follow you. That means when you post a content on LinkedIn, they will be able to see it in their feeds. On the other side, you have 100 connections, you go to 150 connections. In that case, it's more of a mutual connect, which means not only the person who connected with you will be able to see your content, but you will be also access their content in the feeds and get to see them in the news feeds. So it's more of a two-way journey when it's about connecting. And when it's about following, whether you go and do to someone, that means only you can see their content, they can't see your content. And vice versa, if someone comes and follow to you, they can see your content, you can't see their content. And that is the whole idea. Today, people sitting with a 30,000 connection already, they just go all out and activate the follow button because they can't connect with any more people on LinkedIn. But guys, you want to be very careful with the first 5,000 people you connect with, because the first 5,000 people defines your entire profile's algorithm. It defines how exactly does your profile will show to who, and whether those people, if those people are not within your target audience, definitely your profile will not perform. Example, you talk about fitness and that's your forte, so you're going out and you're talking about fitness, but you're connecting with people who has no interest in that topic, who has nothing to do with it, then you're definitely reaching out to a wrong audience. So when you will push out on the content, as I shared in the video, the algorithm works in a manner where when you push a content, it reach out to only a certain percentage of your connections. So if 5,000 people you're connecting with, it first shows to maybe a 500 people, and then only 50 people engage on your content. But let's just say if these people are not within your target audience, and the number won't be 50, the number will be 5 or even less than that. And you don't want that to happen with yourself at all. And indeed, going all out, the next part is when following a person, how will it benefit? So if you are going out and following a person, it would be more about absorbing their content, and that is more of learning benefit you have for your business. If someone follows you, then it's about increasing the community. You're going out and increasing your size of people, and when that happens, when you increase your size of people on LinkedIn, then when you post out valuable content, they get to see it. That's the whole purpose, right? We want to build a community, a voice and an influence and a tribe. And what's ultimately the goal? When you share value, they engage, and if they relate with it, they get in touch with you and they really reach out for a paid service or a offering that you have. Indeed, that would be my reply for Menling. And going further, so guys, where is the connect button, Kush? You can't see the connect button on your own profile. You can see the connect button on other people's profile. So connect button is only visible. Let's just say, for example, if I will go to my own profile and I would share it with all of you. One second. So here I would go and hit on this. So when I would go all in and I am clicking on the profile here, you see I can't see connect button. So nobody can see a connect button. That's how it is, guys. You can't see connect button at all. Your connect only when I go to someone else's profile. Let's just say if I will go to Shami's profile, then I will be able to see the connect button. And that's how it happens. That's how you go all out and you make it visible. So guys, one second, let me. And here, going to the next question. Where is the connect button? So Ming, that was your answer. Sorry, can you show how to activate follow to improve themselves? So by the end of the session, I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to show you the process of making it happen. But until then, until then, let's jump to the next question. One second, guys. Okay, so here comes the next question. Most mentors have crafted stacked upsell. Do you also have one ready to sprung on Saturday? That's an amazing question, guys. Of course, everybody is here to be able to go all out and add as much as value as we can possibly exchange. You call it an upsell, maybe it is. I call it a value add. At this point of time, I didn't had any major plans to do so, but I'm yet to think about it. But I'm more keen to know from you guys. Angli, Monk, do you want to pick up more about LinkedIn? And that's the reason you're asking. And that's the whole idea, because LinkedIn is an ocean and there is so much to do. But I'm excited to see where you are today. And have you connected with those 5 peoples as yet? Indeed, absolutely. The journey is about going all out and sharing as much as value as I can at this point of time. If the time is right and if I feel you guys are really into picking up more, surely I'll open up doors for it, and indeed will bring up when the things are needed. And if not, maybe not, because my emotions are so much driven by the energy of the group. By seeing how much you guys are going all out and doing it, I was so driven by looking at your energies yesterday. So many people picked up the profile, and looking at the before and after challenges, wow, guys, wow. The way you have evolved from a blank profile to a fully completed all star profile on LinkedIn, superb, guys. Imagine so much you could do in just one day. I was struck back by some of you and how amazing it was as the journey. Going further with the next question, Ramesh says, lately my decision makers, CEO, etc., are reluctant to accept invites even when a personalized invite. Fear of sales, maybe. How to meet this challenge? Great question. I think this is exactly the question I was really hoping some of you would ask. We have a lot of fears when it comes to LinkedIn because it is yet to be uncovered and it is yet to be discovered in such a in-depth manner. One of the core reasons is maybe the person will pitch, what if they don't? This may be, if I am hypothetically taking the worst case scenario also, it's a 50-50 thing. They may not. What if you would actually end up getting them to buy your product and service? you have got a threshold of 30,000 people to connect with. And if you're not opening your door, if someone is ringing the bell, you wouldn't know that if the person is here to ask for more sugar or actually to deliver a delivery package to you. So, of course, it's an ambiguous situation. It is a risk. But if you're sitting at 28,000 connections or 29,000 connections, you want to be very careful. But today, if you are at 500,000, you have got more than a 90% window to go all out and open doors as many times as possible so that your possibility is 50% higher there. If this give you a sales pitch and you don't like it, just ignore it. You don't have to do anything. You, that person is not at the gala dinner talking to you, and you can't really walk out of the conversation because it would seem rude. You are in the virtual world, and if you're not liking someone's sales pitch, you can just choose to not say anything except thank you, I'm not interested at this point of time. Done, dusted, closed. Max to max, further, go and disconnect with that person. You can unconnect with anybody on LinkedIn, which is remove them from the connection, and that is also a possibility. So what's the harm to take that risk if you are right now sitting at 1,000 or a 5,000 connection, so that your doors open up for so many more things and maybe a lot more opportunities as well. Does that make sense? I'm excited to hear. Let's go to the next question. Nathani says, kindly show during Q&A tonight how to check visibility on LinkedIn. Do we get to analyze the connections or only see number of people who have viewed our profile? Nathani, I love the question, but I just want to understand, when you say visibility, are you talking about your profile visibility or you're talking about number of people viewing? I would love to understand a little bit more, and I am just on the chat. My eyes is up there. Hey Najib, that's really, really, really nice of you to be able to put that. And we still have a lot to learn to follow up courses. That's beautiful. My idea is whole. Let's see the energy. Because, guys, if you're not implementing right now, I don't think the long term ride will be useful. And there is no point. My motivation is not from anything but to see that success journey. When you actually tell me you've got 3 connections, 6 connections, 3 connect, 2, 1, it is what it's about doing it. See, guys, in my life, I've only learned one thing: try till you succeed. And if you don't try, nothing is going to change. If you are where you were yesterday, how can you expect your tomorrow to be different? Is not something I have said that, but is surely something I love to believe in. So, yes, I'm all damn excited to be able to see your journey. And, guys, my eyes are on the group. I have checked every single submission that you have done, and I know who has done it, who has not done it. So don't feel that I'm not having an eye on you. I'm definitely watching each one of you, and I'm loving some of the profile changes so much. Some of you have not done it. No worries, go and do it, guys. Go and do it. Bring that action up, bring it up, guys. You will feel so happy about yourself. And don't do it for me, do it for yourself, your own growth. I would love to hear. Okay, after getting connected, you need to stay engaged smartly, as it's hard to connect and add value. Very, very well added, Najib. Once you send a connection request, can you retract it? Yes, you can retract it. You can withdraw connection request, guys. You can very well withdraw it. Once you send a connection request, can you? Okay, yeah, sorry, I took that question. It's related to something you were trying to show us on the visibility during yesterday's live, but did not manage to. Um, I wish I could relate to that question, but what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go all out and I'm going to run you guys a few things on live. And if that makes sense, Nathani, share it with me. If it doesn't, I'm happy to counter and share more. So, first thing first, how do you go all out and activate follow? So, go to this, go to settings and privacy on the mobile, also go to this, go to settings and privacy, and Where is it? Visibility. You go to visibility, and then you go to followers. Make follow primary. Yes. As soon as you mark it yes, people will be able to follow you. And the connect option. So the connect option, guys. So repeating, under visibility, you scroll it down, you come to followers. If you do yes, guys, then what happens is that you get follow option as a primary option, and the connect option becomes a secondary option under the three dots. So now people can come to your profile and immediately connect with you. And indeed, one second. So here, three dots. Let's just say I go to Shamni's profile and I want to connect. So her connect is primary. If I want to follow, click on more. And here is the follow button that is coming in right here, guys. But if I do that yes, then it gets exchanged. Connect comes inside the drop down and follow becomes the primary. Exchange happens, guys. And for your goals, choose based on the video I have shared. For personal branding, it's a different journey. For lead generation, it's a different journey at a different point of time on your follower count. And you make changes based on that. Take note of it, guys. Save it for yourself so that you can go all out and do it. How do you withdraw connection request that has been sent? Now, this is not a question you directly asked me, guys, but I would be able to be go all out and indeed add this. Is, let's just say you have sent some connection request and you want to withdraw it. Go to my connect, click on see all, and once you do click on, you can see send. So you can go to the send button and withdraw here. So I've sent a message to Christy, and if I want to withdraw it, I'll just hit on withdraw and I will withdraw my connection request. Now that is the answer to the second question that came to me over the chat. Now, Nathani, you talked about the visibility side of it. 856, this dashboard is a very, very important place, and this dashboard allows you to see where your weekly search and visibility is coming from. So if you are referring to this visibility, then here it is. My weekly search is 800 plus at this point of time, which I'm pretty disappointed with because I have been a lot more higher than this. I am right now occupied with this week. I'm with you guys, and indeed that changes the entire story. These are the top companies which are watching me. I'm not sure why Hayes are watching me. Interesting. And I see founders, business strategists, salesperson, executive directors, business development specialists are my top searchers. Who are my target audience, guys? I want them to be looking for me, and that's the visibility. And indeed, the keywords are this for me as a coach, as a founder, are the top keywords where I'm getting the listing. So this is where you check your visibility segment and you find out where your profile stands today. So Nathani, if that is okay, thanks for the yes. That's what you were looking for. That's what you get it. Go to the dashboard section, search appearances, click on it, and you would get all the details that you need for your profile to monitor how it is doing week by week by week. Don't go every day, guys. It can be mentally sometimes very happy, like you get your dopamine, and sometimes it can be disappointing, like, oh my god, I worked so hard. So don't go every day, go weekly and just keep a check it. Let it be a data and not be a emotional turbulence. Okay, you want to make sure of it. I have been through this journey for so long that I don't want you guys to be feeling any of those things. So don't just let that be a number which drives your mental strategy and not your emotional. I taste some pepper. Yes, Kent, trust me, it is so damn true. Okay, will they see the withdraw? Okay, so they will not be able to see that connection request anymore. No notifications will be received by them, nothing. Even if you remove people for connection, they don't find it out unless they remember that, oh, Kent connected with me and suddenly he unconnected. Like if I literally dig down, then maybe I will be able to find out, but that's a manual effort. But no automation, no effort or notifications have been set by LinkedIn that will let people know that, oh, one person removed another from their connection request. No, nothing. It doesn't happen like that, guys. So you can be happy and go all out and remove people, which is a very important part of this journey. If you have a too many followers and they're not relevant, go all out and remove it today itself, guys. Go all out and remove it. So that was Nathani's question. Going out to the next one. Go, guys, keep voting. I have a company page. My objective is to improve my company page rather than my personal profile. How do I implement your teachings to the company page? Now, Mailing, let me tell you. Today, example. Okay, I'm randomly thinking of a thought that how exactly can I share it with you. Today, example, you are baking a cake. Okay, and there is one thing that the cooking coach have told is mix the batter for at least 5 times. Now, to get the soft cake, but indeed decided that you are going to change the ingredients and do something different. Ultimately, the result is to come up with a cake which is good to eat, but you have to whisk at least 50 minutes to get the same result because of the ingredient change. Not that you can't get to that point, you can. Why? Because of a simple thing. The way it was said that you make it, put this 5 ingredient, whisk it for 5 minutes, the cake is ready. You decided, okay, I want to make a few changes. You went ahead and you created and you added a few more ingredients, you remove one or two. The coach says, yes, it's possible, but it will take 50 minutes of whixing. Now the call is yours. What do you want to put effort in where the result is exactly the same? Why did I take this example is not for any of you or me, but for everybody here is LinkedIn algorithm is like that. You wanted to do something nice and better. You wanted to add an ingredient which is healthy and probably replace something which is unhealthy. But the problem is that when you think like that, the platform doesn't support. You put same amount of effort into two, your profile will give you 10 times more leads as compared to what your company page would give you. It doesn't mean you should not invest your energies to empower and grow your company page. You should. And I'm going to share almost 6 to 7 strategies on Saturday with each one of you on how to grow your company page. Yes, I'm going to do that. It's important to have one. But on LinkedIn, it doesn't get promoted organically. Example is you go and post something on your profile and then post on LinkedIn profile. If both has been worked on, you will get your profile to see that your content got lot more views, engagement as compared to the company page. And there is nothing that you have done wrong. The algorithm is not supporting. The reason is very simple. People love to buy from people. People love to talk to people. People love to build relationship with people. And that's what these large platforms who have so many data scientists understand it. LinkedIn, Facebook, both the platforms has the same algorithm when it's about company page and personal profile. People, because connect with people, it's about socializing, networking. They encourage that a lot more. So you can go all out. Implement the same content strategy that I'm going to share tomorrow on your company page as well. You can go all out and give it a look and feel and overhaul to your company page as well. But the only thing is that everything that you do will get you way more less result than as compared to what you can get. I'm motivated to see results and really see outcomes. But if it's genuinely like a die situation and you do not have any alternative, but you have to get the company page up, then wait for Saturday. I'm going to share some key hacks on how you can go and improve your company page. But one of the key things is definitely to have a cover banner for your company page and the logo of the company page on the company page, and making sure that all the employees of the companies have added the company in their work experience, that they are the executive managers, they are business leads, they are business heads, whatever. all the team members have added in their work experience the company name, and that itself adds a lot of value to the company page. So, Minling, that is my answer to your question. And I would love to even know your POV, that are you focused on more growing leads and brand, or is it actually just towards the company side of it and you really want to stick to that? And I would love to know your thought. It will be a value add for me. People prefer to connect with the face behind the company. Yes, Nathani, absolutely. I would love to connect with the founders of these organizations, startups, and all of the amazing people. I don't want to connect with maybe Maybank or Axis Bank and all this. I want to connect with the founders and the leaders of the company, the Carsums, the Fave, Air Asia, and all of those things. I That's my goal. That's because I learn from them. I exchange relationships with them. I exchange knowledge with them. And finally, the contract will be signed by a person, not by the company. Company just does the stamping. And the signing only happens when one person, a real human being which has a heart and soul, says yes. So it's all about humanization in the robotic world, and I love that. What if our personal account share the content of our company page? Would that benefit both sides? Very good question. I'll just reflect deeper on it. Guys, don't share content, create organic content. Share content on LinkedIn doesn't get too much of engagement. Of course, it's a day three question, but I'm still taking it. um, I'll go in a deeper insight tomorrow on it, but share content doesn't get value. So if you want to promote your company page, the way is going to be shared on Saturday, but at the same time, the idea is create post directly on the platform rather than just hitting the share button. It doesn't get very good reach at all. Next question, Nathani, is there a routine to follow on how many connection requests a day in order to start building a visibility? Yes, 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 there is. There is a complete strategy, a complete blueprint, which I'm going to share on the day 4, that is Saturday. And that was part of absolutely an added bonus, which I never promised, but I have decided this round that I'm going to share with everybody of you how exactly you should plan your week, day for LinkedIn game and going all out for it. Can you explain again on LinkedIn profile QR code? Where can I get the QR code? Okay, guys. So your QR code is right up on the mobile. Now, how do you get it? Is my mobile, LinkedIn, it's opening up. Okay, 1 second. One second, guys. I am logged. I'm just okay. So here is the profile. You go on the top, the search bar. Okay, I will try to. Okay, you go on the top in the search bar, and then you see there is a square small icon there. When you click on that, the QR code, guys, the QR code. And you can, this is your code, and if you want to scan, just change my code, scan, my code, scan. And that's how you get your QR codes, guys. Just go all out and take a screenshot of this and share it with people who you would want that they connect with you. And that way you can get it. One of the comments that's coming in, Vasan says, I'm not getting vote. Maybe others might not get what I ask. Haha, without LinkedIn helper, can we do effective connections? Only manual connections have to be done. So anything, of course, Vasan, you want to encourage people to vote your question, but since I've read it, I'm just going to take it that manual connections have a lot more value any day instead of LinkedIn helper, any day. But of course, scalability, you can go out, but LinkedIn has restricted and has high, very heavy policies. So guys, I want to tell you, if you've heard anything to do with outside tools, it's good to use, it's great to use, but LinkedIn regulations are super damn strict. If once your account gets blocked by LinkedIn, there is almost no way to come back to it, and you will have to just to nothing. I mean, you will never be able to come back to it. It gets super challenging. You will never be able to have your own name on the profile because they almost block you in every way possible. So be very careful before doing anything which is super outrageous. and risky for your profile. You want to be very careful on planning your activity and making sure that each activity is heavily thought through. The purpose of the QR code is actually, the real purpose is, guys, when you are at the event and you're meeting people and you want to connect, you just show them the QR code and you say, hey guys, so that they don't have to type in the name. It's so difficult. If I tell you type Khushbu Nangalia, you will have to crack my spelling. And rather, if I tell you just scan the QR code, you will, as soon as they scan, they will directly land up to the LinkedIn profile and they don't have to type in the name KHUSHBOO and then find my profile in the listing and then go further. None of it, guys. And that is how you save so much of time, so much of extra energy, and also you seem to be knowing more than a lot of people, because when you do that, definitely your tech knowledge rating goes high in front of the person who is hearing you out. Isn't it, guys? Okay, so let's go to the next question for the day. Can you explain again on the QR code? I just did. How do I add or follow someone not in my personal connect to a company page? I'm going to share that in the last day. How do you get to add people to your company page? Saturday, it's giveaway minute. You will learn how to do that. Does sending a note to an invitation requires a premium account? I love that question. I don't know who have sent it. I love that question. No, it doesn't, guys. Not at all. You don't need, but there is a big, big but, guys. Why? Let me share screen. Okay. Now, guys, example, I will just go and look for someone. Hey, nice. Guys, let's connect. If you haven't sent me a connection request as yet, I'm excited to connect with all of you. I really want to be bonded with you guys for the longest period of time. So go and hit the connect button and I would love to connect with you. I see. Oh my God. Guys, I see you. I see you. Where is the connection invite message, guys? Should I not accept your request? You're learning and you're not adding an invite message. I'm going to cry. Please, guys, make that happen. But let's look at what I was just talking about, which is the question that came to how to send. So when you hit a connect button on anybody's profile, this is where you add a note, and this is how you do it. This is the message which is absolutely free and you don't need premium. But if you hit this message, then you need premium, guys, and you don't want to hit that message. When you can do it for free, why pay? Why? This requires premium account. This doesn't. I can literally write a message here and hit the send button and connect. So when you can get for free, why pay? There are different benefits of Sales Navigator, guys. I love it. But at this point of time, when you're just getting started with the journey, you literally don't need it. You can go ahead with what you have as a free option. Once you get a knack of it, go all out. And then we'll uncover the Sales Navigator. So, next question for the day. Before that, I want to ask a very quick question. Guys, we have last few minutes left for the day. Do you want me to take more questions, or you want me to literally go and review randomly one of your connection messages and tell you how do you take it to the next level? Do you want me to review or question? Review or question in the chat. Review or question. Last few minutes, guys. Review or question. What do you want to do? Review or question? My eyes are on the chat comments. Let's see it, guys. What do you want to do? Review or... Okay. Till that time, I'm just going to take one question and I'm going to watch the chat. I have just started day one video. However, I offer two distinct services. How do I combine them both on my profile and keywords, personal and through a partner org? I have answered this question in my yesterday's live. So the person who asked this question, kudos to you. This is a very, very, very highly voted question for yesterday's session. Please go and watch my recording and you will get an answer to that question. How do you go all out? But in one line, if I have to say, if you have two distinct services, choose one as primary, one as secondary, go with 60-40 or 80-20 ratio, and then plan your strategy forward and design your entire profile in that way. Don't go all out with a 50-50 strategy. You will get you will dilute your brand and you will not get best of both worlds. It doesn't work like that, guys. But my day one recording of the Q&A has a complete answer to that, and I'm so happy you're catching up. Better late than never. That's what it is, guys. And I'm glad you're catching up with day one. Do it. And tomorrow, make some time for day two and day three and make it happen, guys. Tomorrow is the day which is going to be about the content, and Saturday is going to be just game changing, guys. Stay tuned. Question. No connection for you, Kushbu, dear. I don't get it, Geeta. Question, review. So I've got three votes for review and question. Unless I get a lot more votes for review, I'm going to go for questions, guys, because that's the agenda. My current job experience is 5% of my whole experience, about 14 years. Should I emphasize this 5% in my about description, then the other 95%, or a mix? Oh, damn, I love this question. I simply love this question. It is so, so, so true. Because of the pandemic times, we have evolved, and we have evolved what we were doing. We've got into something new, and we were doing absolutely something different. What I recommend, guys, put your authentic self. Share your 14 years of experience, but make it like about 30%, and share why you transitioned. That why is the most important thing. And even if it is a vulnerable story, put it out, guys. That's connecting people with other people. Pandemic has changed everybody's life. If that there's a story, put it out. If there is a reason, put it out, and let people understand you. Why are you not doing what you were doing for 14 years and doing something different? Let that not be a curiosity in their mind or ambiguity in the mind. Answer it and make it easy for them to understand you as a person. So 30% will be towards 14 years, 20% to the story, and 50% to your current 5% experience that you have, and how you can make it really a game changer for your target audience and value add to them. This is how you do it, and this is how you design it, guys. Okay, it's my question. I love it. Genuinely, it's amazing question. It is so true for so many of us. And please go all out and do review. Okay, I definitely got a lot of votes, so let's do it. I can only see the follow button on your profile. Searching connect. Oh, okay, Geeta. Go to my profile. You see the follow button because that's my primary setting. In the three dots, click on it, and then you will see the connect button. The three dots or the more button is where you see the connect. Geeta, I got your question. What did we do to transition from the full-time job to the passionately involved in the financial advisory? Geeta, let me tell you, in terms of the transition from the full-time job to the advisory is when you are completely okay to go all out and make your financial advisory as a primary thing, and your job is completely okay, your bosses are completely okay. You can go out and make it there and then. The only thing is that you can't do it is because probably you have restrictions from your company. But if today you don't have restrictions, then make it today. Go with primarily financially advisory because that is your passion. You want to generate leads for that more than anything else, and that should be your primary. Only because of the obligations, the other one is primary. Otherwise, make the primary thing that comes from your heart, your soul, your passion, and your own purpose as your primary, guys, unless you are obligated to it. So with this, let's go to the review with all the votes that came in. I'm not sure why others are not voting. What are they thinking? That since others are already voted, I don't need to? I'm not too sure. I'm still wondering. So let me go down. Okay, I'm going to look for connections. Okay, so connection. I'm going to randomly pick one, guys. No hard feelings. It's just about to be able to share with you. Okay, so who is it gonna be? Ritz, are you with us right now? Let's see. Ritz, are you with us right now? Ritz isn't, I believe. So if not, then I'm gonna go deeper. Okay. Kudos, Kent, on your challenge which you took on the Microsoft. That's amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, Alex, you're there. I saw it. Let's do it. So here are some messages. So Alex, it's gonna be you. I am taking as your example here, but for everybody, please take note. I noticed with great interest that you are a Thai-speaking HR expert. I believe we could work together in win-win collaboration, as I am in the HR industry for many years as well. It's amazing. It's a great message, Alex, to get started. So first of all, awesome, 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 awesome. um, and it's a good start as well. I believe we could work together. It was too soon. I just feel that the collaboration part can hold up till the last, because uh, it should not just seem like you're connecting because of the collaboration. It could be because of the learning experiences of what the Thai industry is going on. Try to excite the person even more. Let's just say the HR is actually very popular in Thailand, probably, and they're not in the mood of any collaboration, then they may not accept your request. So when you say that in the first place, you probably close a few doors. So it is nice to hit up the collaboration button, but you also want to be careful. And if there is a possibility, go all out and talk about, okay, it will be nice to learn about what's happening in your country and how exactly does the Thai industry perform in terms of the HR, since I personally also come from that industry and always love exchanging knowledge within the same ecosystem. And that's how you can make your message more and more powerful. So going all out, thank you for the vote on the poll that was curated. So that's a response. I'm not going to get details on the details of it. I'm just going to get to another message of, okay, so here, greetings. As I was passing, okay, the I will be capital. So when we are writing these messages, we really want to make sure that we are using professional tone, especially in terms of the language. We can be conversational, but the I has to be a capital I in a basic grammar. As I was passing by, I found your profile very interesting. Actually, had been saw you speak on TEDx before, and it was awesome. As an idiom, they say nothing is impossible, and there's a door for anyone to grow themselves. Why don't we stay connected? Because I found you are a great motivated. You're a great motivation, and I would be honored to stay up to get growth with great motivations from your in various ways. So we want to check on. So, oh, you sent to Joshua Miller. Okay, okay. So Joshua Miller is an amazing, amazing, amazing guy. Um, so in this, I would just want a grammar and a spell check, which is very, very, very important. But contextually, the message is beautiful. It's really good. You have indeed looked up to Joshua, wanting to learn from him, pick up the skills, and really kept him as the hero of the message. And that will get a higher conversion rate. Joshua has so many connections on LinkedIn. If he accepts it, I'm telling you, it's a big win for you. Huge, huge, huge win. So that's great. And that was some of my reviews for today's session, guys. Suzwan says very blur. Guys, was it blur for all of you as well when I was sharing screen? Let me know, because I'm also looking at my sharing. It appears absolutely fine for me. And for everybody, guys, do I not make grammar mistake? I do. Do I not make typo mistakes? I do. Because we are working on so many things, we can tend to make these mistakes. What do I do in those situations? I use some tools to save me from any sort of embarrassment. One of my favorite ones, if you ask me, the favorite one is Grammarly. I just love Grammarly. Go search it in Google, set up a Chrome extension of it. It automatically tests your content and everything and help you to send a correct message, correct data, everything across your browser. It will set up and you will not go wrong at all. And that's a big, big, big win, guys. So yes, for content writing, yes, Vasant, you're right. Use Grammarly, guys. Go out, use Grammarly. It looks great, clear, awesome. Thank you so much for confirming. Nope, very clear. So Susan, you want to look at your internet connection and see and try it once again after rebooting it. Probably later when you replay, it will be absolutely fine because the broadcast is good. Is that all in 300 alphabets? It's very nice, but I found I was limit. Yes, guys. So Natani, you have 300 character limits only. You can't go beyond that because it is just the early conversation. You don't want to do a pitch. You don't want to give a complete biodata. You don't want to give a complete introduction. You just want to have a quick intro pitch, not about yourself, but about that relationship. So 300 character limit is really good enough to get the first eyeball. Beyond that, people feel bored reading too much of content unless they know you, they love you, they connect with you, and you don't want them to be get bored. So yes, you want to maintain that character limit, and if you want more, then you have to subscribe to LinkedIn Premium, that message section that gives you unlimited access and a long message crafting opportunity through Sales Navigator, and you can send message to the people you're not connected with through that. But today, if you are on a branding ride and a journey and you don't want to invest money, then this is the way. But if you want and you're all up for investing money, it will surely boost up your growth. So go and subscribe for LinkedIn Premium. And with this, guys, should I take one more question? I'll take one more question. Even if the time is up, I want to take one more question. So if I already got a bunch of connections with wrong algorithm, what should I do? Should I create a new account? Because I love this question so much, guys, I really want to take it. If you already have an account, if you have already got a bunch of connection, don't go and create a new account. So that's a completely no guys. Any account which is old on LinkedIn gives you a lot more opportunity to new features than a newer account. I repeat, guys, for older account on LinkedIn, you have more credibility. It's like a person with white hairs has more experience and is given for his experience. Same way, a older LinkedIn profile has higher credibility than a newer LinkedIn profile. So never think of changing your LinkedIn profile. If you have an old one, use that profile and make changes to that profile. Remove connection, guys. Go all out. The connection which are not relevant, please remove them. That is the way you again tweak your entire algorithm and start fresh. But don't create a new account. A complete no to that. People want old accounts, if I have to tell you. So that's the only way is go out, remove the people is not relevant to you, and then start connecting with the people who are relevant in your target audience, and then set up your LinkedIn profile all ready to get initiated with this branding journey. And with this, guys, wrapping up for today, let me know if all of it was making sense to you and you are all excited to go all in and make that genuine difference to your authentic brand. Season profile gets more visibility. Here you have it, guys. Please review. And indeed, so guys, I was this session is focused on Q&A and making sure there are hundreds of people, approximately 105 of them in this batch. And honestly, Kul, I can't review. If I review yours, I will be unfair to the rest 100 plus people. So I'm sorry, I would not be able to review your personal profile. And indeed, I have to be fair to everybody out here. And that's why I've made sure that I can answer your questions so that wherever you're stuck, you get a fair feedback and are able to come out of it also. With this, guys, wrapping up for tonight and feeling completely motivated to see all the amazing updates that you have done on your profile. You have just climbed the first ladder, guys. You bought your Ferrari, I would repeat, but don't keep it in your parking lot. Go all out, connect with people, create the content with the day 3 challenge. Watch the video, it has a complete step on how you should craft a content that can drive more growth for yourself. And that would make your life easy. And if you have not done ever, if you have never created never created content on LinkedIn, guys, then my eyes are on you, because I want to see that. It will be so amazing to come out of it and finally create a content piece on LinkedIn and see what audience have to see. We have seen people getting their content shared by unknown people and celebrated, people feeling inspired by their story and the content, people clapping their journey, commenting, liking, and so much more. We have almost completed 50% of our ride, and we are to uncover another 50%. Your energy, your enthusiasm, and your spirit of transforming your journey is the biggest win. What I'm sharing is just a booster, guys. Unless you go and you apply it, it's not going to make any difference. It's like a book kept in the bookshelf and just just collecting dust. That's what the videos are going to be. You are the ones who are actually making it valuable, because unless you decide to go up on the Grow with Salt and Pepper website, watch that video, you won't be able to make that difference. So please go all out. Take out that time. I know it's difficult. We have so much of things going around. It's not easy. But since you subscribe for it, since you genuinely decided to invest on it, I want to do my bit by just making sure that you take out that. And if you don't have the time, take out in bits and parts, not it together. 15 minutes now, 15 minutes later, then 15 minutes later, then 15 minutes later. And try to implement those things. Even if you have a 5 minutes time, go and send one connection request. If you will take out that 5 minutes also, like when you wake up, you walk, you go to your balcony, send that one connection request 5 times, 5 minutes, the 5 connection requests are sent, and 5 new people are getting in your relationship, purview, and tribe. So guys, please go all out. Just do it. Just do it. Don't think too much. Just do, go and do it. What will happen? You'll go wrong, right? It's okay. Unless you go wrong, you don't know what the way to go right, right? It's all right. But you have all the strategies up in my videos, which you can go and view and watch as many times as you want and rock your journey. So bring it up, guys. Go all to the Slido and bring your questions, and I would be happy to answer them. But don't forget to vote the questions. That's super important, guys. Go all out and vote the questions. You must be able to choose what you want me to answer first. Choice is yours. I'm just here to help, nothing else. With this, bye bye, guys. And as I say, rise and shine, guys.